Hi there, my name is Bojan Milovanovic. I'm an assistant professor at the University of Zagreb, Faculty of Civil Engineering. Today, I'll give you an overview of the Learning Unit 3, titled NZEB Realization and Commissioning. Here, in this learning unit, the special emphasis is building envelope and air tightness. The objectives of the Learning Unit 3, topics covered, and the structure and content of the Learning Unit 3 will be presented in this video. Additionally, we will introduce the tools to be familiar with, example the software, the BIM tools, the WUFI software and the CRORAL tool for modeling thermal bridges. We will introduce the simple background to be familiar with, all related to this learning unit content. So in the end, I will show you where to find content on the Moodle platform, how to grade the trainees or the students. The objectives of Learning Unit 3 are to understand the principles that affect building envelopes, building envelope and elements in NZEB building design, how to guarantee a correct NZEB design through application of theoretical knowledge, and also test this principle using BIM tools. And we will make an emphasis on how to base NZEB building design on suitable BIM objects. The students will learn these principles through the resources created in this learning unit. So Learning Unit 3 is delivered over 8 hours of structured learning, so 8 hours of lectures, and also 24 hours of self-directed learning. Part of this, or much of these hours, are to be spent by students on case studies and tasks foreseen within the learning unit. The learning unit can be delivered as a blended or online delivery. So we can do it in classroom or fully online. So if we do it full time, so we can deliver these learning units in 2 or 3 sessions within the time frame of 2 or 3 weeks. If we do it part-time, blended or online, we can deliver this Learning Unit 3 in 3 to 6 sessions within the time frame of 3 to 6 weeks. Or if students take it part-time or online, they can do it in 6 sessions within an unlimited time frame, basically. So the course is divided into 5 topics. Each of the topics is 1 to 2 hours in duration. The topics are shown here in these graphics. So topic 1 is covering introductions. Here the teachers or the trainers should introduce themselves, introduce the Moodle platform, make an introduction of students. Also, they should give an overview of the course, the objectives of the course, and they should introduce the required software to the students. This software is really important part because the student needs to use the softwares to complete the tasks foreseen. In topic 3.2, we cover basics of building physics and building envelope and comfort. While in topic 3.3, we go more in depth. We do installation of thermal insulation, different technologies from ethics system, internal, external insulations. We cover windows, types of windows, issues with windows, also thermal bridges, installation of windows, the next subtopic here is construction damage failure. So a lot of examples, a lot of bad practice examples gathered in the area of Europe or in the area of Croatia, where students can learn what is the wrong approach in installation of thermal insulation, installation of windows. Also, we will cover shortly facades and fire, what are the issues and what should be taken care of regarding fire. And the final subtopics in topic 3 is creating suitable BIM objects. So how to create them, who should be creating them, or if BIM objects already exist, where to download them. Topic 3.4 covers thermal bridges, calculation of thermal bridges. We do a lot of numerical examples regarding calculation of thermal bridges, and also we cover topics dealing with minimizing thermal bridges. While in topic 3.5 we do airtightness of building envelope, how to design airtight building envelope, how to construct an airtight building envelope, what are airtight materials, what are not airtight materials, and in general we cover moisture transport. To be more precise, we cover heat, air and moisture transport. We do a lot of modeling. Here we use Woofy software, and we have three tasks related to some analysis related to heat, air and moisture transport. So this learning unit 3 content, we believe that it ensures flexibility on how the course is delivered by the trainer and how it's delivered by the students themselves. What to expect from learning unit 3? We have developed small projects and exercises, as you can see here, and you will see later on in Moodle platform. These small projects and exercises are developed for students to analyze the impact of different parameters on hygrothermal properties of building envelope components and air tightness. And these exercises can then lead to group discussions. If training is in classroom, of course, the teacher is expected to provoke group discussions, while if training is conducted online, e-learning tasks can be used for online discussions. So forums are also available, and you can create an online discussions using these resources in Moodle platform. So through this gamification approach, we have a lot of discussions, we have a lot of exercises, a lot of variation and finding optimal solutions. Students will be encouraged to develop their design thinking. So we use BIM tools and other software tools in all these activities, and teachers should provoke students to use them as much as possible. So students should use BIM tools to study these NZEB related issues and topics extensively. Teachers should provoke and encourage BIM students to use BIM tools to perform the required tasks and test competencies of students using some of these tools and some of these tasks. Here you can see what resources are developed for all the topics in Learning Unit 3. So we have divided them for students and also for trainers. So For students, you can see that they can receive course notes as PDF files without comments and guidelines. They also receive practical activities. They have introduction to exercises and tasks. They have some guides how to solve the tasks foreseen for them. They also have videos created by the BIMzeED project partners, which they can use to solve these tasks, and through this work they will gain some additional competencies. While for trainers, we have PPT presentations and slides with comments and guidelines, so all trainers can use them during teaching activities and for preparation for teaching activities. We have instructions for practical exercises, so trainers will find files with solutions. They will find files with instructions on how to conduct these practical exercises. You will also find practical assessments, so short projects which should be worked on during the course during the Learning Unit 3, all using BIM tools or other software tools which will be presented later on. Also, there is a checklist table defining the different points to be evaluated and the different indicators to score. We have instructions to facilitate grading and correction activities. So, if you visit the Moodle platform and go into Learning Unit 3, in the Introduction section, Introduction topic, you will find a presentation on the required software here. And if you download this presentation, you can see all the information about the software required. So you will see that all the tasks were created in ArchiCAD 23. You will also find the links where you can download any BIM tools needed for resolving the tasks. Also, you will find links to other BIM tools which can be used for solving these tasks. You will find instruction videos. So this video is on how to create a simple BIM model of a small apartment building. You will also find information on ham transport software. So you will find a link on Woofy Lite Pro Tool, which is also available for teachers and academic institutions free of charge. You can find also some information on available other ham tools which could be used for solving the examples and tasks in this learning unit. You will find some simple instructions on how to download and install which climates to use and which are the limitations of this free version of Woofy tool. Thermal bridges. We will use a simple in-house tool developed by the University of Zagreb, Faculty of Civil Engineering. There is a small procedure, 4-step procedure, how to install all the necessary softwares used in this video. So please download the presentations and read the presentation carefully in order to be able to convey the students the requirements needed for resolving their tasks. Furthermore, going into topic basics of building physics and opening the video here on ham examples, you can see that you can find the detailed explanations on how to use Woofy software for heat, air and moisture transport modeling in the in this page. All the videos inserted in this learning unit have subscripts, subtitles, which can be launched by clicking on this CC button here. For now there is only English, but there will be also Spanish, also Hungarian and Croatian translation of each and every video implemented in Learning Unit 3. We also provided some external links to videos, so you can use them to give additional studies to students. So, for example, you can open each and every video, and these are external links. So they will open YouTube video or some other website which uses quite a simple approach, quite a, let's say, gamification approach to create competences and for students to gain knowledge. So if you scroll down to topic 5, air tightness and wind tightness, you will find task number 6, for example, where if you enter the system, you can see the video which was developed. So the task is described in the video itself. This is a short video giving also some instructions to students and also to teachers on how to resolve the task. You will also find a PDF document which is intended for trainers, let's say for trainers' eyes only, and not to be used by students. So if you go to this video, to this PDF file, it will open a file which will give you a solution to task number 5, 6, and 7. So the same file gives you solution documents and solutions for all 3 tasks related to HAM transfer modeling. You will also find questions and answers which can be used for online discussion or in classroom discussion with students. Please study these videos. Please study the PDF document to understand these 3 tasks which are related to HAM modeling of the building envelope. So if you go further down, for example, task number 8, you will see that if you go into task number 8, you will see that there are in this case the description of the tasks and instructions on how to use these tasks are given in a PDF document. So these instructions are quite detailed. And also we provided students with this BPN, IFC and PLN format files, which are actually simple models which should be used by students when solving this task number 8. For trainers, we also provided solution files. So if you go to task number 8 solution files, you will find BPN and PLN files which can be used by trainers, by teachers, to see what is expected by the students to be created. I would also like to enhance here that when creating this learning unit, we were focused on explaining the principles. So having this in mind, one can realize that the principles remain unchanged regardless of the tools and the softwares used. So the students can use, except ArchiCAD, they can use Revit or Allplan or other softwares. So it's all about the principles, and the principles remain unchanged. Similarly, we can use Chloral for modeling thermal bridges, or we can use Flix or Unterm for modeling thermal bridges, which are available and can be used. Or similarly, except Woofy software, we can use Delphin or other softwares for modeling ham transport. So what about the assessment of the students? Well, assessment is carried out using individual and group work, taking into account discussions, short presentations, video reviews, BIM activities, self-study, and quizzes. More information about the assessment is available in Moodle platform in the document titled LU3 Information for Trainers. In this document, you will also find other information related to your activities as trainers. So how to conduct training, what is envisioned, written down in several pages more extensively than these short video presentations. The following table gives you an overview of the assessment schedule for Learning Unit 3. So we have 9 homeworks, 9 assessments, and here you can see the percentage of total grade allocated for each homework and the individual exercises. You will also find this information in Moodle platform in the before mentioned document titled Learning Unit 3 Information for Trainers. So thank you for your attention. If you have any questions or suggestions, you can contact me directly or through my colleagues. Thank you.